Listen to me. You can't quit right now. You can't lay down and give up just because it hurts, just because it's heavy, just because it's not happening fast enough. Your future needs you. Your family needs you. The version of you that's waiting on the other side of this pain is screaming, don't you dare quit now. I know you're tired. I know you're frustrated. I know you're watching everybody else move forward while you feel stuck. I know you're tired of waking up in the same struggle, tired of seeing your bank account in the same place, tired of feeling like you're alone in this fight. But listen to me. Pain is temporary, but quitting makes it permanent. You said you wanted to be great. You said you wanted to change your life. You said you wanted to break the generational curse. You said you wanted to put your family in a position where they never have to struggle again. That comes with a price. That comes with sacrifice. That comes with late nights, early mornings, and moments where you want to walk away, but you don't. Because your future is watching you. Your dreams are watching you. Your kids you don't even have yet, they're watching you. Your future self is watching you. They're begging you, don't quit now. You didn't come this far just to come this far. You didn't survive the storms. You survived just to lay down when it gets hard again. You didn't climb out of the darkness just to crawl back in it because you're uncomfortable. Listen, champions are built in the moments where most people give up. Champions are built when your feelings tell you to stop, but your purpose tells you to keep going. It's not supposed to be easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it. If it was easy, everyone would be living their dreams. But the truth is, most people quit when it gets hard, and that's why they stay where they are. That's why they stay average. That's why they stay broke. That's why they stay miserable. You're not most people. You have a mission. You have a purpose. You have a reason. You have a calling.
And your calling is louder than your feelings. Your calling is bigger than your circumstances. Your calling is stronger than your fear. You're in the fight right now, and the fight is building you. The fight is shaping you. The fight is stretching you into who you need to become to carry the weight of the blessings you've been asking for. Don't quit on your process. Don't quit on your goals. Don't quit on your future. Every day you wake up, remind yourself, my future needs me. My future family needs me. My future freedom needs me. My future peace needs me. My future impact needs me. Don't quit now. You're closer than you think. Stay in the fight. Push through the pain. Keep moving. Even if it's slow, keep moving. Because one day, you're going to wake up and see that every tear, every sleepless night, every moment of wanting to quit was worth it. Don't quit now. Your future needs you.
Pain is temporary, but quitting makes it permanent. You have to understand that every struggle you are going through right now is a season, and seasons do not last forever. When you wake up and your body is sore, when your mind is tired, when you feel like you can't push anymore, that is the exact moment when you are growing. That is the exact moment when you are building your spirit to handle the blessings you have been praying for. Too many people think pain is a sign they need to quit, but pain is actually a sign that you are in the process of transforming. Pain is not your enemy, quitting is your enemy. Because when you quit, you choose to live in the same place that caused you pain in the first place. You choose to stay in the cycle. You choose to stay in the environment that you prayed to get out of. Pain is the cost of growth. The currency you pay for become the person you said you wanted to become, for living the life you said you wanted to live, for leaving behind the excuses and the fear that have kept you average for so long. You can't run from pain if you want to be great. You can't hide from the discomfort if you want to change your life. Every single person you admire, every person who made it, every person who broke out of their limitations, they all went through seasons of pain, but they didn't quit. They felt the pain, they felt the tiredness, they felt the fear, but they kept showing up. They kept working. They kept fighting.
You can't quit on yourself just because it hurts. You can't quit on your dreams just because it's taken longer than you expected. You can't quit on your process just because it's uncomfortable. You can't quit on your family just because you're tired. You can't quit on your purpose just because it requires sacrifice. The pain you are experiencing is necessary. It's carving out your character. It's making you resilient. It's shaping your mindset to handle what you're asking for. You can't say you want to be strong without going through what builds strength. You can't say you want to be free without breaking through the chains of comfort that keep you in the same cycles. This pain will pass. This season will pass. This moment will pass. But if you quit, you are choosing to stay in a cycle where you will never see the results you're working for, where you will never taste the freedom you desire, where you will never feel the peace of knowing you became the person you were called to be. Pain is a teacher. Pain is a trainer. Pain is the sharpening process, but it's temporary, doesn't last forever. But quitting does. Quitting keeps you in the same place. Quitting robs you of your confidence. Quitting takes away your belief. Quitting is what makes your potential die. Quitting is what buries your future while you are still alive. Quitting is what takes away your ability to lead your family, to inspire others, to create a new story for your name. Quitting is what robs your spirit, robs your mind, robs your faith, robs your ability to see what's possible for your life. Your future is watching you. Don't let it down. Every day you wake up, there is a version of you in the future waiting to see what you will do with today. Every choice you make, every time you show up, every time you choose discipline over comfort, every time you choose to keep going when it would be easier to quit, you are shaping the future you are going to live in. You are building the confidence your future self will carry. You are building the opportunities your future self will walk through. You are building the mindset your future self will think with. You can't see it now, but every single moment of effort, every single moment of faith, every single time you push through, you are laying bricks for the future you keep dreaming about. Your future is not waiting for you to get motivated. Your future is waiting for you to get disciplined. Your future is not waiting for you to get comfortable. Your future is waiting for you to get committed. Your future is not waiting for you to feel like it. Your future is waiting for you to move even when you don't feel like it. Your future needs you to fight, to get up, to keep going, to get uncomfortable, to sacrifice, to focus, to stay consistent, even when it's boring, even when it's heavy, even when nobody is watching you, even when you feel like nobody cares, even when it feels like nothing is working, even when you feel like your prayers aren't being answered, even when you feel like quitting would be easier. Your future is watching how you handle this season, because how you handle this season will determine the doors that open for you in the next. You can't expect to live a life of abundance in the future while practicing a mindset of excuses right now. You can't expect to live in freedom in the future while staying in chains of comfort and fear right now. You can't expect to have a strong, unshakable mindset in the future while quitting on the small things that test your discipline right now. Your future is built on what you choose to do today. You are either investing in your future or you are robbing your future with every decision you make. Every day you hit snooze, every day you skip your discipline, every day you procrastinate, every day you choose distractions over your purpose, every day you complain instead of working, you are stealing from your future. Every day you choose to keep your standards high. Every day you show up when it's hard. Every day you put in the work when nobody is clapping for you. Every day you push yourself to grow. You are feeding your future. You have to take it personally that your future is depending on you. Your future family is depending on you. Your future peace is depending on you. Your future freedom is depending on you. Your future impact is depending on you. There is a version of you that is waiting to walk in rooms you can't even imagine yet, to shake hands with people you look up to speak life into people who are broken, to lead your family into a new story, to build a life that makes you wake up grateful every day, to experience the freedom to go where you want, give to who you want, and live how you want. And if you came to this room, you would never again be in such fear, because there is a unique place on earth to be a sinner, to wake up and go to sleep every night, to feel like you want nothing, to feel like your heart is empty, and so is it. But that version of you cannot exist if you let your temporary feelings control your permanent decisions. That version of you cannot exist if you let fear decide your pace. That version of you cannot exist if you quit every time it gets uncomfortable. That version of you cannot exist if you settle for what is easy instead of what is necessary. Your future needs you to become who you said you would become. And you said you feel stuck in the past. You say, I said I want to be different. Your future needs you to become who you said you would become. Your future needs you to stay in the fight when it gets hard. Your future needs you to keep believing when it feels hopeless. Your future needs you to trust the process even when you can't see the results. Your future is watching you every day, asking if you will take the steps that lead to the vision you keep praying about, asking if you will honor the gift you have, asking if you will live up to the calling on your life, asking if you will stop living small and start walking in faith. Champions are built in moments when most people give up. It's not during the celebrations or when the crowd is cheering that champions are made. It's in the quiet moments when no one is watching, when the lights are off, when your body is tired, when your mind is telling you to stop, when it feels like you are the only one still trying, when you keep showing up while everyone else is looking for an excuse to walk away. Champions are built when you do the hard things even when you don't feel like it, when you push past your comfort zone and embrace the struggle, when you choose discipline over feelings, when you stay committed even when the results are not showing up as fast as you want them to. Champions are built in the moments you choose to take another step when your legs are heavy, when you choose to put in another hour of work when your body wants to rest, when you choose to study a little longer, train a little harder, practice a little more, when you choose to keep your mind focused while everyone else is getting distracted. It's not about talent. It's not about who has the most resources. It's not about who has the easiest path. It's about who refuses to quit, who refuses to fold under pressure, who refuses to let excuses become their story, who refuses to let feelings dictate their effort, who refuses to let temporary discomfort rob them of what is meant to be theirs. Champions are built when they face obstacles, and instead of backing down, they find a way through, they find a way around, they find a way to grow stronger because of what they are facing. Champions are built when they get knocked down and they decide to get back up, not just once, but every single time, no matter how many times they fall, no matter how heavy it feels, no matter how alone they feel in the fight, no matter how much it hurts to keep going. Champions are built when they learn to embrace the grind, when they fall in love with the process, when they understand that the journey is shaping them for what they are asking for, that the pain is sharpening them, that the pressure is building the strength they will need to sustain the blessings they want to step into. Champions are built when they choose not to take the easy road, when they choose to do the work that others avoid, when they choose to get uncomfortable every day, when they choose to sacrifice temporary pleasure for long-term greatness, when they choose to stay hungry even when they achieve small wins, when they choose to keep their vision in front of them even when their current situation looks like the opposite of what they are praying for. Champions are built when they show up on the days when motivation is gone, when the excitement is gone, when the energy is gone.
Your calling is louder than your feelings. You might wake up some days and not feel like getting out of bed. You might not feel like pushing. You might not feel like working on your goals. You might not feel like showing up with excellence, but your calling does not care about your feelings. Your calling requires you to get up anyway, to show up anyway, to move forward anyway because feelings come and go, but your purpose remains the same. Your feelings will tell you it's too hard. Your calling will remind you why you started. Your feelings will tell you it's taking too long. Your calling will remind you that you are being prepared for what you asked for. Your feelings will tell you it's too painful. Your calling will remind you that pain is part of the process that molds you into the person you need to become. Your feelings will tell you that you are not good enough. Your calling will remind you that you are chosen, that you have a mission that only you can fulfill, that you have people you are meant to impact, that you have a legacy you are meant to build, that you have a future you are meant to create. Your calling will keep you grounded when your feelings try to distract you with doubt and fear and excuses. Your feelings might tell you that it's easier to quit, that it's easier to stay in your comfort zone, that it's easier to live like everyone else, but your calling will remind you that you are not here to be average, you are not here to blend in, you are not here to settle, you are here to live fully, to leave a mark, to become everything you were created to be. Your feelings will change with your circumstances.
To keep showing up, to keep working, to keep believing, to keep growing, to keep building, to keep sacrificing, to keep trusting the process even when you don't see the results yet. Your calling will remind you that you are not working for today. You are working for the future you are building, the lives you will impact, the freedom you will create, the legacy you will leave behind. Your calling will remind you that your feelings can't pay your bills, your feelings can't build your vision, your feelings can't secure your family's future, your feelings can't break generational cycles, but your commitment to your calling can. Your calling will remind you that you are stronger than you think, that you are capable of more than you see, that you are designed to overcome, to lead, to inspire, to create change, to bring light into dark places, to speak hope into people who stay in the fight. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. Most people give up when they are inches away from the door they have been praying to open. They quit when they are one step away from the moment that changes everything. They stop when the pressure gets heavy, not realizing that the pressure is often the signal that the breakthrough is near. The hardest moments are often the moments right before you see the shift, the moments where everything feels like it is falling apart, the moments where you feel like nothing is working, the moments where you feel like your energy is gone, the moments where your mind is screaming at you to give up, those are often the moments you need to push the hardest. The enemy of your purpose will attack you the most when you are the closest to your next level, because if you quit, you will never see what was waiting for you on the other side of your persistence. You have to stay in the fight even when your emotions are all over the place, even when you feel unseen, even when the results are not visible, even when the people you thought would support you are silent, even when it feels like it would be easier to go back to your old habits and your old mindset. You have to stay in the fight because your future is worth it, your calling is worth it, your freedom is worth it. You have to remember that your feelings are temporary, but the results of your discipline and your consistency will impact your life forever. That the discomfort you feel now is building the strength you will need for the doors you are about to walk through, that the challenges you are facing are refining your character, that the pain you feel is building the resilience you will need to handle the blessings you are about to receive, that every tear, every late night, every early morning, every sacrifice is watering the seeds you planted with your vision and your faith. Too many people quit because they base their decisions on how they feel instead of on where they are going. They let temporary storms convince them that the destination is not worth it. They let the opinions of others distract them from the mission. They let fear and doubt slow them down until they stop completely. But you have to decide that no matter how it feels, you will stay in the fight. No matter how heavy it gets, you will stay in the fight. No matter how long it takes, you will stay in the fight. Because every day you stay in the fight, you are getting closer. Every day you refuse to quit, you are getting stronger. Every day you keep going, you are proving to yourself that you are not who you used to be, that you are not controlled by your feelings anymore, that you are not living by excuses anymore, that you are not settling for average anymore, that you are not running from challenges anymore, that you are not letting fear dictate your life anymore. Every day you stay in the fight, you are building habits that will sustain your success. You are building the mental toughness that will keep you steady when new challenges come. You are building the faith that will keep you moving forward even when you can't see the full picture. You are building the discipline that will separate you from everyone else who quits when it gets hard. Your breakthrough is closer than you think, closer than it feels, closer than what your current situation looks like. But you will never see it if you let temporary discomfort cause you to quit. You will never see it if you let tiredness convince you to stop. You will never see it if you let the weight of the journey convince you to walk away. You will never see it if you let your feelings decide your commitment. You will never see it if you let fear tell you that it's not possible. You will never see it if you allow distractions to pull you off your path. You will never see it if you choose comfort over purpose. You will never see it if you give up on yourself when you are so close to everything you have been working, praying, and believing for.